guys, it's Killer Cam Friend, and we're keeping up the motto, a video a day keeps the haters at bay. Upload streak is still alive. I'm going to try to put a video out every single day this week for you, and hopefully every single day going forward. We'll see with my work schedule and everything how that works out. Obviously, I have a separate job outside of YouTube. Just started my YouTube channel, so I'm not a full-time YouTuber yet, but eventually I think we'll get there. Anyways, guys, this is going to be our Weekend League Recap Part 2. Part 1, I'm sorry, a little disclaimer here, guys. I thought that I only put games 3 through 10 in there. It was actually games 3 through 11, so a little bit of a mistitle in the last video. Sorry about that, added an extra game in there. But this time we're going to be going over games 12 through 19, and then game number 20. It's going to be its own separate thing. Absolute banger of a game, probably the game of the year for me so far. I think you guys are going to love that, and I think you guys are going to love this as well. So let's get right into this, starting with game number 12. Let's get right into this. We see we're 11-0 on the weekend going into game number 12. That's our top 3 right there. Our opponent's top 3 operating with a little bit of a Rams theme team. We see Cooper Kupp, Odell, Night Train there. A couple abilities on them. We see some deep outs, so we're expecting that our deep route KOs aren't going to do their job every time like we would like them to. Second play of the game for him, he's going to throw a questionable ball into coverage, and very following play is going to come out in bunch X nasty. We're going to get our user rush on, get to the quarterback. That's going to force a punt. We're going to try to block it here. Unfortunately, we are not going to be successful, but we are going to get the ball. 0-0 game, and I'm liking the looks of it so far. Our first possession, 2nd and 11. We saw he was in a cover 4 the play before, so we're going to try to cook up a little cover 4 bomb. Here, he disengages with the lineman, gets the heat going. I didn't think Seau could get there on the wheel route, but he did. Really unfortunate for us. A couple plays later, we're going to try to user rush him again at a bunch X nasty. Dion's manned up to the guy he tries to throw it to. Really questionable read for him. I guess he folded under pressure a little bit there. Slot corner misaligned here. We're going to throw the bubble. 2nd down and 7. Devontae Adams is going to take this all the way about to the 35-yard line. Very next play, we're going to motion over our guy here for our infamous bug sweep. Barry Sanders is going to take this into the red zone. Again, slot corner misaligned. I'm going to keep throwing that bubble, and we're going to stunt into the end zone on him. Get a little bit toxic. 2-point conversion. I thought we got stuff there, but we're going to get in with Micah Parsons. He's running a couple different formations here. He's running a little bunch X nasty. He's running tight slots out of the Rams playbook. There, he's going to try to hit us with another post route over the top, but we just barely get the knockout. Very next play in that little, I guess it's a doubles formation, but we're going to green dog him again. We're going to get there on the user rush. Strip specialist doesn't light up. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 16. We're going to do this very same thing we did the play before. Can we get heat this time? And we can't, but he's going to throw the ball right to us, trying to hit that post on the break, but it was unsuccessful. Next play, we're going to get our heat in, and that's going to lead to a turnover on downs, where on 3rd down, our following drive, we're going to convert into the end zone for a touchdown. Going to get our 2-point conversion. He's going to dot us up on a corner route, his following possession, all the way to about the 50-yard line. Very next play, we see he has a post here. It's getting a little bit of a separation, but our deep route KOs go crazy, and we're going to get the knockout. Following play, he's going to throw this post again. My user bit off it just a little bit too early, or else I could have got there and got the pick. We're here in dollar after that, because it's a 3rd down and 10. I don't think he can run the ball on us. And he tries the playmaker, Odell. Doesn't work. That's going to lead to a huge interception. 3rd down, our next drive, Barry right up the gut. MVP of this weekend league so far. He's carried us. We're running the ball right down his throat, and I guess he's had enough. Cat got the router. The joke's overused, but that's going to take us to 12-0 in weekend league. Let's get into the next one. That's going to be our top 3 right there, and we see his top 3 right here. Looks like he's got kind of a Sugar Rush theme team going on. He's got Mitch Trubisky at the helm, all the Sugar Rush receivers there in the top 3. And he was operating out of a bunch tight end, I believe, most of the game. But he comes out in single back to start. First drive, 1st and 15 after a delay of game, and he is going to hit us with a streak that just gets wide open for some reason, even though I was shaded over the top. But That's going to put him up 7-0. And we hit a nice little out route from our tight end. And Jonnu is going to get us into the red zone. We see here our famous buck sweep. We're going to motion it outside. Reggie Bush hurdling over the defender. That's going to bring us inside the 10. And we're going to try to score from there. Alright, 2nd inches from inside the 10-yard line. We're going to run our famous little bubble here. And we're going to get blown up. That's going to bring up a big 3rd down leading into the 2nd quarter. We're going to try to run this play one more time because his inside stuff did the job for him. I don't think he did too much there to actually stop us. He didn't shoot a gap or anything. So we're going to run it, and we're going to pick up the 1st down with Barry. That's going to be huge. We're going to hurry it up, try to score, see if we can get in the end zone here. A couple fake hot routes, try to throw him off guard, and we get stuffed again. I believe we're going to try to hurry it up here one more time. We're going to actually run level sails here. We're going to try to roll out and see if we can cook up a little dot into the end zone. I'm guessing he's expecting run because I ran like 4 times in a row, but he had to contain. I guess I didn't shift my line, so the double team didn't work, and that's going to be intentional grounding, bring up 3rd and goal from the 18, and the play from our ebook, the little out route and the streak from the outside. You guys have seen it. It gets wide open. That's going to be a big score. Following drive from him, big 4th down about midfield. He's going to pick it up inside zone for bunch tight end. I couldn't shoot it, unfortunately, because I was in dollar. He hurried up the play before. And then he's going to throw us a nice pick. Adrian Phillips finally does something for me. And we're going to take this all the way on our side of the field to the 34-yard line. Under a minute to go in the 1st half, and we have a chance to strike again. And back with the ball here. A minute left to go in the 1st half. We're going to do our infamous motion over buck sweep. Barry's going to bust this to the outside all the way in to about the 15-yard line. He gets hit sticked, he breaks it, but unfortunately we can't straddle the sideline too hard. But 4th down, big play. We dot up into the end zone. That's going to be huge. Going to bring us out to a 14-0 lead going into the half. We see coming out of the half, we notice that he has not been able to shoot our runs at all, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're going to keep running the rock right down his throat until he proves to us that he can stop it. Here, Reggie Bush eats a huge hit stick. I wasn't on conservative, so we're super lucky we didn't fumble. That was the play. After I got stuffed on a run, and I just made a terrible read. I threw it right to him. That's going to put him right back in the game. But one play after that, he is going to come out in this empty formation. And the play before, I tried to user rush him, and he threw an inaccurate pass to the same drag. That way I faked the user rush and I ended up getting the interception. Here he's going to run commit on the 2-point conversion after we run the ball into the end zone, and this is going to be a 22-7 lead for us. Following drive, 4th down for him. This is going to be a huge play in the game. Can he convert? He's rolling out and he's going to take a big hit, and that is going to do it for this one, folks. Let's move on to game number 14. Here we see we got a little bit of a Ravens theme team going. Ray Lewis, Devontae Adams in the top 3. We actually switched out Randy for Calvin, and this is going to be our first drive of the game. So we saw he was on a little bit of a cover 3. We're going to try to hit him with a cover 3 beater, but he deep halved on that side, so the corner route from the tight end was open. We'll take it. It's going to be a huge gain, and then again out route from the slot and streak from the outside, and then it's going to be a touchdown every time against cover 3 in the red zone. You guys have seen it in the ebook. Now you see it on full display here. His following drive, Mike Haynes gets a crazy animation, kicks the ball through his body. And that Mike Haynes with pick artist is just a different level of good. 3rd and 9, we saw we cooked up a dot there to Vernon Davis on the sideline. Play after that, Barry's breaking tackles, bulldozing his way all the way down to the 5-yard line for us. 2nd and goal, play after that, Barry is going to burn him right into the end zone. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're going to keep running the bubble. There we saw the slot corner was missing line, so of course we're going to throw the bubble. Again, he's going to take a big sack. We're going to green dog him. If he's sending out 5, then we're going to send 7 at him, including our user. If he sends out that running back, it's going to be our responsibility. We're going to keep doing this until he proves that he can stop it. There, Mike Haynes is lit up, and you don't mess with Mike Haynes when he's lit up. He tried to throw an out route that was smarted to the first down marker, and Mike Haynes just jumps it, and that's going to do it for this one, folks. Let's move on to the next game. Again, we see our top three with Calvin Johnson, and this is going to be his top three here. Got a little bit of a 49ers theme team going. Let's get right into this. Operating out of A slot, first play of the game. He's going to run a little bit of an inside zone. We're going to try to shoot it. Unfortunately, we miss. The ID picks up our user. Very next play, he comes out in U-trips. U-trips has this play in it where the tight end runs a post route, and it's going to absolutely torch Dion. He didn't have a shot there. We were playing cover 0. Obviously, he's going to stun into the end zone. Going to take a 7-0 lead early. Not looking great for us so far. But we noticed he was in cover 3 after we ran the first play. So we're going to try to bomb him here. And can we get the bomb off? We can. McNair makes a great throw. Calvin Johnson brings it all the way in to our side of the field. 8-yard line. 4th and goal following possession. And this is going to be a huge run into the end zone. Very next play, we're going to go for 2, of course, and we're going to take an 8-7 lead. We came out in zone after that because obviously he bombed us the play before. We're going to force an intentional grounding, and we're going to take that every time. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 21. Let's see what we can do with this here. All right, 2nd and 21. We're going to come out in dollar here. We're going to play the sticks, but we're going to keep a deep half on the side that bombed us before, and we're going to see if we can force him to make a mistake. Let's see what happens here. And he proved to us that he can low ball a curl against man coverage. Now I'm going to shade underneath to avoid that from happening. Trey Lance takes a little bit of a sack. It's going to bring up a 4th and 12. This is a really big play in the game. If we can force a stop here, hopefully we can turn the tides. I'm expecting another curl route, maybe smart route at the first down marker, so I'm going to put my defensive tackle in a hook. He's got really good zone coverage, and we get absolutely torched because we shaded underneath. Calvin Johnson is going to burn us on a fade route, and that is not looking great for us. Here he sends out 5. We're going to use a rush. 4th down, same set of downs, and the smart routed curl is going to get us again. When we force him to another 4th down, it's looking good. He's had a lot of 4th downs early, and here we see we adjusted. He tries to throw the curl again, and Cam Chancellor is going to crib this all the way back the other way for 7. I guess his router, you know the joke. I'm not going to say it again, but let's get on to the next game. Moving on to the next game, we are playing Glizzy Galindo. Now, this guy is a consistent top 100 player and plays an aggravating style of Madden 22 football. He is going to run 2 crossers and a post pretty much every play, and this man is an aggressive catch specialist. He is just going to ag the absolute hell out of me every single time he gets the opportunity. There, he sends out 5. Our user rush goes crazy, and he's going to try to throw the seam streak to the tight end. But we are going to get the big interception. Dion, following play, Barry Sanders going to wallop right into the end zone. That's going to be 6 early. Here, we had Jonnu Smith wide open in the corner of the end zone, but unfortunately McNair just sailed it. It was a crossbody throw, so I can't be too mad at him. His following possession, he is going to start doing this thing where he comes out in U-trips and he audibles to trips tight end and runs this 4-5 quick base every single play. It's really hard to stop. There we see that was a big 3rd down. We stop him to about a 2-yard gain. 4th and 3. This is going to be a huge play in the game. If we can get a stop here, I feel really confident we can win this one. And he is absolutely boxed. He's just going to throw this one up and nothing doing. We see we get the stop there. For whatever reason, he operated at a big nickel this game, and big nickel is a super consistent defense that lets you shoot the gaps, but fortunately for us, we were in a 2 tight end set, and it's going to be really, really hard to gap shoot that PA bubble specifically, so we're going to run it right down his throat until he proves to us that he can stop it. But we see here, this is going to be 4th and goal, and we're going to air truck our way into the end zone with Micah Parsons. That's going to put us up 12-0. 2-point conversion, no good. He stuffs us in the backfield. Finally figured out how to shoot our run. So we're going to have to switch up our game plan a little bit if he can shoot our run. Here, we see that he is absolutely boxed, and he's not. The post got wide open over the top. Allen Lazard burned us as he stunts into the end zone. Comes out Derrick Henry here in a pistol formation. He's just going to try to jurtle into the end zone. I'm guessing on aggressive. He fumbles. That's going to give us the ball right back. 12-6 lead. Barry doing his thing. Absolute MVP of this weekend league so far. He is breaking a ton of tackles. He is so sticky. If you guys don't have Barry Sanders, I really recommend you get him. Here we see his user is manned up to the running back. He's not on his assignment, so we're going to throw a nice little dot to the sideline. 3rd down and inches, 23 seconds to go in the half. We're going to get Reggie Bush right up the middle into the end zone. 2-point conversion. We're going to try to air truck our way in here, and we are successful with Micah Parsons. That's going to bring us to the half, 20-6 lead. We're finally passing the ball on him here on 3rd and 4, and we get a nice little bomb off to Calvin Johnson. I believe if we can score here, this is going to be an absolute flood, and hopefully he can quit out for us. I know Glizzy's not the one to quit, but we see that little flat route, curl route combo is going to be a beautiful thing, and that's going to lead to a 1st down and goal, where we air truck our way into the end zone with Mike Allstott. We're up 26-6. We didn't get the 2-point conversion, but he's running around here with McNair on 2nd and 10. He's going to fumble, but unfortunately for us, the ball's going to go out of bounds. 3rd down and 20, very next play. He's going to cook up a nice little dot. It's going to bring down about a 4th down and 10. He's going to hurry up here and operating out of that U-trip. He's going to run the tight end whip play, and our pressure gets to him a little bit quick. I guess he got scared. He's going to throw the ball to his running back, short of the 1st down marker, and that's going to do it for this one, Glizzy, but I'm sure we'll see you again soon. Here, we see our opponent's top 3, definitely a Raiders theme team. He has that Charles Woodson with Playmaker operating out a bunch, and that scares the hell out of me because Playmaker is such a good ability, and only 2 AP is not much to spend on it at all. We see Playmaker's Charles Woodson back on that little drag there, and he's going to take a huge sack that's going to lead to a 3rd down and 18 on the 1st drive of the game. He's going to Playmaker Woodson back. That's going to lead down to a 4th down. He's going to punt the ball right back to us. Barry Sanders right up the gut on the 1st play of the game. We saw he was in a cover 3. So what do we do when he's in cover 3? We cook up a nice little bomb. Calvin Johnson right into the end zone. That's going to bring us up 6-0. And Micah Parsons is going to barrel his way in for 2 points. Following drive, we see here nothing's open. He's going to take another sack. Joe Namath is just getting absolutely destroyed this game. Out of bunch tight end here. He's audibling around, trying to get something going. But our pressure proves to be too much. He's going to take another huge sack. That's going to lead down to a 4th and about 25 from the 1-yard line. And that is just too much for him. He's going to quit out of this game. We're going to move on to the next one. We see our top 3 here again. And I guess this guy's got a little bit of a Seahawks theme team, assuming since he's got Russell Wilson and Devontae Adams. Here, he comes out in goal line the 1st play of the game. Marshawn Lynch activated, just barreling through defenders. Again, Marshawn Lynch out of goal line, going to pick up about 10, lead to a 2nd and inches. Here, he tries to run a little play action out of strong close. We're going to user rush him, get some heat in there. Again, taking a huge sack that's going to lead to about a 4th and 15. Right here, we're going to put 2 clouds on the field, play the sticks. He only puts 1 route on the field. I knew exactly what it was right away. He only put 1 route on the field. It's going to be a smart routed in route or a smart routed out route. We guessed right. It was an in route. We were all over it. We're going to get the ball. Our first possession, 3rd down and 12. Huge dot there to Vernon Davis on the sideline. That's going to lead us to a 2nd and goal where Barry Sanders is going to pound his way into the end zone again. And Barry again for the 2-point conversion. Again, Barry's been the MVP of this weekend league. He's been absolutely magnificent. I love the guy. He's got me a lot of wins for sure. As we see there, he throws a nice little post route, gets to his side of the field, almost inside the red zone, and 2nd down and 10, he's going to throw us a pick. Throws right at our curl flat, and Barry here with the buck sweep, motioned over, signature play. Barry's going. Is he gone? He is. He's going to fall into the end zone. That's going to be a huge, about 50-yard run. And again, Barry right in for the 2-point conversion. That's going to be a 16-0 lead. He got ball first. I'm feeling good about this one so far. Right here, not really sure what happened. Woodson just cooked us there. That's going to be a huge play. He's going to score. 2-point conversion out of goal line. I thought he was going to run fullback dive. He doesn't. He runs a nice little play action, hits the tight end there for 2 points. Following kickoff, you know I don't show kickoffs unless something important happens, and CeeDee Lamb is going to fumble. I was trying to get a little toxic on him, but it definitely didn't work out in our favor. Second down and 10, 2 plays later. We're going to work him. Javon Curse gets there. I didn't think he would get there. That was really, really sound user by me. We're going to take this all the way back, and that's going to be a 22-8 lead. We're going to get the 2-point conversion. 4th down and 10. His next possession. Pressure's going to get there. It's going to cause an inaccurate pass. That's going to be 24-8. And here we see Vernon Davis is wide open in the corner of the end zone. That's going to be enough for him. 18-0 in weekend league so far. Let's move on to the next one. And we see our opponent's top 3 here. He actually has set feet lead and gunslinger on Josh Allen. Don't be that guy. If you have gunslinger, you don't need any more passing velocity abilities. It's completely unnecessary. But we see our first drive here. We're running the ball right down his throat. We're going to get into the end zone with Micah Parsons. And 2-point conversion is going to be good as well. We air truck our way to an 8-0 lead. I remember this guy. He was running double crossers at a bunch tight end. Super frustrating offense, especially against man coverage. But I'm going to play man coverage until he proves to me that he can beat it. There he gets a little bit cheated. He had a dot into the corner of the end zone. But unfortunately for him, it is incomplete. 4th down and 10, huge play in the game. He's going to find Randy Moss in the end zone for 6. And that is going to bring us to an 8-6 lead. 2-point conversion here. Is it going to be good? Can he tie the game? Let's see what happens here. And he's going to come out and gun bunch. I'm expecting a spacing switch concept. He's going to send out 5 routes. We're going to use a rush him, and we stop him from 2 there. Here, infamous buck sweep. Barry Sanders is going to bust a huge run here all the way to about the 30-yard line. Following play, buck sweep again. We're going to bust this to the outside. Barry hurdling over defenders, about 8 yards there. A couple plays later, 2nd down and 11, we see that I thought he was going to peel off of the corner route from Vernon Davis, and it was going to be open for a touchdown. Unfortunately, he baited us a little bit. Really good play by him. But that's going to bring up a 4th down again from our opponent, and we see that deep out elite lighten up there. That way the deep route KOs don't activate. Nice little dot from him. He was motioning this guy over. I guess he was trying to glitch out our man coverage. It worked there. The streak from the tight end is going to get wide open, and that's going to give him a 13-8 lead. As McNair throws a super hot dot on the crosser to the sideline, going to hit Devontae Adams there. Here, we barely fit that little post route in. Again, our infamous red zone play, about 18-yard dot to Calvin Johnson there in the end zone. Smart routed out route in a streak. If you guys don't have it in your arsenal, get it in there because it's going to be huge. There, Mike Haynes just outruns Calvin. Pickard is going to light up. He's not dropping that one. That is going to give us a chance to extend our lead. As we see, we're up 14-3 here. Barry barreling into the defense. I guess he's had enough. This was a pretty close game. I'm not really sure why he quit out. Maybe the cat got the router again. Alright boys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. As you can tell, we're 19-0 through our first 19 games of Weekend League. Going to try to go 25-0 this week. Are we up to the task? You guys will find out in the next couple videos. But, as I said, game number 20 is going to be its own separate thing. It was an absolute banger of a game. It's going to be a banger of a video. I'm going to show just about every play and my mindset through the whole game. It's such a good game, guys. I think you're going to love it. But, as always, if you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Turn the noti bell on if you want to be notified for all incoming Madden 22 Ultimate Team content. And if you like the video, hit that like button. It really helps the channel out a lot. I'm trying to grow here, and hopefully with more growth, I can put out more videos for you guys. So please like the video and let me know that what you like what I'm doing here so I can keep doing it in the future. But this is Killer Cam Friend. I'm out. I'll see you soon. Peace.